How are we all doing? All right. We're going to get going. Let's fire up the systems. Welcome to Midweek World of Trains, episode 116. Livestream Chat is open to subscribers only today. The midweek tradition continues here. The pinch of the punch of the first day of the month. It is March 1, 2023. Hello to you all. Welcome all to the 116th Midweek World of Trains. I am your host, the Aussie Don. Thank you very much for joining me. Pleasure as always. Get those ditch lights on, and we put those on to dim for now, and I'm going to put a desktop light on there as well, and that shall do for now. Alright, hello to you all, welcome aboard. We've got a Creators Club design of the beautiful ASUS 64 with the M Fleet coaches. Very good. We're at Trenton, and you know what route we're on, folks. We're on the New York NEC Northeast Corridor, heading to New York, and well, duh, of course there's an issue with the AI. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, nothing, pussycat. Whoa, whoa. All right, there is the beautiful maxi-level cab cars of the New Jersey Transit. They look like my silver trains here in Sydney, Australia. How beautiful are those? Reminds me of home. See tracks? Think train. True fact, folks. True fact. Stay off the tracks at all times. I know you like to be artists, folks. Sometimes you like to be artists, and I see people even riding on the top of the trains sometimes. Hey, as much as it looks cool, I don't recommend that to anybody. Stand clear, close. All aboard! Brake pressure coming up, brake cylinders coming down. Here we go. Lovely show lined up for tonight, folks. We have for you guys this Northeast Corridor trip to kick off the show tonight, followed by some action on the, I do believe we're heading to Germany. Can't remember what actually we got on the menu. Oh my god. I'll get Phil to have a look. I apologise. I am so bad. My mind hasn't been focused on this today, folks. I've just been flat chat with us. Alright, we've got a few other stops on this trip, actually. We've got Metro Park, 33 miles. Newark International Airport is the next stop, followed by Newark Penn and then New York Penn. So there's more stops on this trip. Two more stops than normal. So Metro Park and Newark. So there we go. I'm pretty certain as well that this is the first time we're taking the ACS 64 down the new and approved New York NEC New York. keep forgetting you can't pump it up so high on this one because it'll just start spinning up. So when you get a higher speed. Our live stream chat is subscribers only. Did I go through a building just then? Lol. I think I did. Oh well. Let's crank up that volume up a little bit more. There we go. Shall I open up some windows? PlayStation players, folks, for the PlayStation 5 players, I should say. So only PlayStation 5 players. Good news for you guys. Add-on Manager is finally ready to rock and roll, and is out now. Hey, finally got out of it. Don't ask me how it works or anything, but yeah, it. All the messages I've seen so far have been nothing but positive. So there you go. Happy days for you PlayStation 5 players. As a OG of Train Sim World from PlayStation 4, from the original Train Sim World, I know how you guys have felt, because obviously I played the game for many moons ago. and played many hours on the PlayStation back on Train Sim World 2020, Train Sim World 2 on and off as well, because obviously I used to do launch live streams with PlayStation, because when they had the midnight releases per country, because we're Australian base, hey, we used to be one of the first to do official launch live streams for West Cornwall and Rip Games. Yeah, I think it was a good decision. Yeah, I don't have to come with it. That's good. So this is the first live stream for today, folks. Once again, I've spent the day working on mods for American Truck Simulator, and I also spent most of the morning getting together this live stream and our live stream later on tonight, because my internet went down overnight, so there was maintenance overnight, so I wasn't able to post everything out on the channel last night. This morning I did, by the way, tonight's Freight Market Wednesdays is a all brand spanking new paint job for the Freight Market Wednesdays as well. We're going to be rolling with long haul truck, and it's going to be a really cool one. And we're going to be bringing you a second preview to the upcoming Godfather's AI Traffic Pack number 8. I have built a fair big chunk of it today. Actually, we now have 180 skids, I think it was, and 250 that we're going to do. So pretty much double than what we had last time. All those mods, we've got 3 mods that we're currently working on our next wave, and all goes to plan, we should have all those out by the end of next week. Mind you, I need to take time out now as well, folks, to do a business course. I am starting very soon, folks. So just wait for everything to be clarified. Start my studies. Yeah. I am waiting. I'm waiting. I have to tell my if they want me to do it, so hey. Unfortunately, because I have a drug history, which I've explained to you guys. I'm not shy to say it, eh? I have a drug history, even though I've been clean for over 6 years now. They still take that into consideration. I can't do any work at all. And I'm like, come on, I go, surely, this is ancient. This is ancient as hell. I go, you give me a test, whatever, and I'll pass it flying up. I go, the only thing I do is I have a drink on the weekend, I drink on Friday nights, and sometimes Saturday night. I don't do anything else, that's it. I don't need to. My drug is this, giving you guys entertainment, playing beautiful simulations, talking to you guys. That's my passion these days. That's what keeps me going, keeps me rolling. Come along, have a chat, folks. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I'm a very talkative person. I'm not a shy person, so don't be shy. Come and say hello. And I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, we're talking trains here, right? We're talking trains. Well, we're talking simulation, we're talking other games as well, so we don't just talk about trains. We're talking, all things simulation. You might have a simulation game you play, you're like, oh, have you played this one, Godfather? And I'll be like, yeah, I've given it a go in the past, I'd love to give it a fun, go a few times over in the past, and, I can say to you guys, I'm happy to say that it's just too much hassle for me. City Skylines, I'll be like, yeah, hell yeah, of course, I'm a very detailed person when it comes to City Skylines. Yeah, I can get pretty hardcore with that game. If you look at the old footage, you'll see what I mean. You'll see how hardcore I got even with the console mode. Let's close those doors there, and hopefully that just sounds a bit better now. Got Metro Park coming up in... Oh, just going to get a little bit more. Got Metro Park coming up very soon, folks. Yeah, so, yeah, I was speaking of City Skylines, wasn't I? Yeah, I can get pretty hardcore with that game. I haven't played it for a few months. I was in the middle of building an incredible city. I've got a massive CBD area, and as you guys are aware, in the past I have built complexes, or car city places, like a car dealership area, big massive car park, and supermarket and all that involved, and all car dealerships are all in it as well. So yeah, we are going to go back to my city very soon, folks, on City Skylines. I am planning to do some gameplay this month. I know I have been talking about it for like over the last, man, I talk about it for the last month, and I've been like wanting to do it, and then all of a sudden something gets announced and it's like, oh man, I can't get into it now. I've got to wait again. So at the moment, all I want to do is play Trace Football, because it is so damn awesome at the moment, and I have to say we're in a good period at the moment. Now we've had the add-on manager added. We're in an actual positive frame of but also do remember we have a big update coming for the ScotRail Express. We have, which is Edinburgh Glasgow. We have all these fixes and whatnot coming for this route. Look, it'll happen. Just got to be patient. Unfortunately, 6 months later. Hopefully not. We should be right in a few weeks' time. There is planned a couple of patches for this. Fingers crossed there'll be one. Can I say this week? I'd probably say no now. Next week, yeah, more likely. Roadmaps next week, by the way, as well. So look out for that one. Roadmap, I do believe, is next week. I don't think it is this week. Being the start of the month, I highly doubt it. I think roadmap will be next week. I think the week after that, or the week even after that, will be the German route release. Should be getting an Intertambahn this month. I'll be jumping over heels if it was the Midlands. That'll be such a great backup, I swear. Even one of them will be a great. It's going to be a great backup. I just hope that Trains in Germany's done a great job, but they're German based, so hopefully they do better than what they did with that 187. We all know the sounds were wrong on that. There was a lovely mod for that. I'm not sure if that or there was a great mod back in 2022. Yeah, after a week of playing this, I have to say I've flogged this just like I flogged Birmingham Cross City. I have probably been flogging the DLC, the new DLCs a lot lately in the first week, haven't I? But you know what, I'll have to say that this is going to be one where I'm just going to keep coming back for it. It's good. It's so damn good. And I'm being called for Northeast Corridor, New York to come back in some sort of form. Ever since they took it away from us. Like, bring it back, please. I always knew it would, but yeah. I was thinking Philadelphia all this time. The only reason I said that is because I didn't think that New Jersey Transit actually rent parts from New York Penn down the line, because I always knew it was. I always thought it was a. Just got everyone's. It's nothing to worry about. Yeah, I always thought it was New Jersey coastline or Morristown. I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was on this part, actually. Mosquito, are you serious, man? Every time. Well, hopefully we don't run up the backs of the train almost just like we did yesterday. That was the first time I seen that. I'm like, why isn't there a red before this happens? This is a bit wrong. I think it's an issue. I think it's an error. Hello, Cactus Juice. What are you doing to us? You're supposed to have done all the signals, haven't you? This stop is Metro Park. That'll be right. I got no fly spray tonight either, because after last night, I'm like, nope, I am not bringing it in. I'm not choking myself to death like I did. Any regional? Okay, that's it. Oh, that's really cool. Northeast Regional. Very good. Is that what they're calling this? A regional service? Wow. Surely not. Can we actually go through those now? We've never been able to go through those before. Okay. Well, that might be actually good. It's a good thing. Yeah, Newark Airport, Newark, Penn. Oh, New Rochelle's there as well. Oh, Stanford's there as well. Stanford, oh, yep. Bridgepoint. Yep. New Haven. That's where we want it to go to, New Haven Union. New London's there too. Wow. And Kingston. Yeah, Provenance. Oh, wow. And Route 128. Boston. Back Bay. That cut out. Oh, that's right. Because we've just. Oh, wow. It's just changed over. Because we've moved. That's pretty cool. Yeah, New London and everything was there. Yeah, probably if they're going to do the extension, I'll probably say that the best bet would be to the Union. New Show and then Bridgepoint and all that. It makes sense to go there. Obviously, it'd be awesome to see Hell's Gate Bridge back in the mix. I think after the negative feedback of them saying using all the old assets and everything, you think that Dovetail this time would actually look at that and go, okay, well, we need to look at this. Maybe if we got an extension for the core update this year, for the release of Train Sim 3, maybe we might get a core update, and that could be the one. That could be actually it. This year's core update, because it's funny how 2 years in a row now. Well, not 2 years in a row, technically. Oh yeah, 2 years in a row now. We've gotten. Is it 2 years in a row? No. Yeah, 2 years in a row now we've gotten something for Northeast Corridor. Two and a bit years, say that. Anyway, wait and see. It'll be interesting to see if there's any US stuff that comes up on the roadmap, this next roadmap. I'll be definitely safe to say that the roadmap will be next week. Don't see it being this week. It's usually. I'll surely be safe to say it won't be on the cards this week, because they've obviously want to look at the add-ons manager and how that works for the first week, and then they'll bring in the roadmap next week. But yeah, I've seen nothing but positives so far, so it's good news for the community. the race is on. Got it. You get a nice race going, and then all of a sudden they bring it down to 80 miles. It's like, nah, sorry, not allowed the race. It's because we're coming up to New Brunswick, that's why. As you see that building just there in front, you know where you are. I know they're telling me to slow down. I'm not using the safety systems today. This is cruise mode. Cruise mode. Approaching Newark International. That was our my latest paint job for the Acela, just going past there. Come across that one today, and I thought, wow, that's pretty lovely. Nice red design, and it's got a big American flag on the side of it, and yeah, it's got that fancy stuff on the side of it, but it's all red. It's, I thought, oh wow, this is really cool. So I thought I'll give that one a whirl. And yeah, we'll do a showcase on that one when we do a individual live stream with the Acela. Approaching Newark, Penn. International. Sorry. What did I say, Newark, Penn? I apologise. I'm so used to flying past this station and yeah, from Trenton, and happen to first stop is usually always Newark, Penn, and then New York. Very rare that I stop here. That's how we used to start our journeys and end our journeys back in the days. hopefully we'll get to a point one day where these are the real PSIs, folks. Hopefully we'll get those up and running sooner or later. Oh, shite. Approaching Newark, Penn. All right, very nice, very nice. Thought I'll get an angle on the bridge there that I haven't done yet, and there you go, that's a first ever. Even back on the original Train Sim World days, I didn't get an angle like that on that bridge. The combined brake handle braking to just bring that down just a little fraction, and then you get that speed back up. Beautiful. All right. Very lovely doubly. that haze in the background. I like that haze. It's sort of like a hot paint. You know what I mean? It's really cool. Misty. About to hit the tunnels. Here we go. Yeah, yep. If there was a new route that you're in the mix for, like I've seen a lot of positivity about the add-on manager for PlayStation 5, and I've seen a few people saying, "Oh, now I can, you know, finally grab the Northeast Corridor, New York," and yeah, I have to say that frame rate wise and everything, it's it's the same old. Yeah, you get a few spikes here and there, you know, but nothing unusual there. It's not as bad as some. Man, we're pumping this in. We're 10 minutes ahead at the moment. The ACS 64, Chris. And it's the New York Trenton Northeast Corridor. Approaching Penn Station, folks. New York Penn. Green lights all the way. Don't try that in real life. Blast it all the way down. Everyone will be like, ah, dude, there's the idiot that did that. Godfather. Just ignore those red lights, folks. Those are for the other tracks. Light, next one should be red. Yep. Welcome to New York. Coming up next, Long Island Railroad. We are heading back into New York. Hey. More US action coming your way. M7 LIRR action on the cards next, folks. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more to come here on Midweek World of Trains. As this train is going to Boston, my cousin will be taking over the rest of the journey. And trust me, this station is not like this in reality. It's full. Alright, lovely doubly, very nicely done indeed with Creators Club custom design of that beautiful train. And a gold medal, 10,959 action points. And we did make level 400 last night on at the end of our live stream. And we are continuing now to go even higher. Alright, so that was ACS /64V, the Amtrak locomotive, and with the coaches as well. On the NEC New York Trenton. Very nicely done as we went from Trenton to New York. All right, let's go to the menu and we shall head to the Long Island Railroad and continue our journey here tonight here on our 116th edition of Midweek World of Trains. You're with the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 6 screenshot contest winner for Train Simulator Classic at the Dovetail Forums, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I had my beautiful screenshot of the Hell's Gate Bridge on the Northeast Corridor as well, of the New Haven route on Train Simulator. All right, let's continue our journey now. And Long Island Railroad is where we're heading. And we've got a beautiful M7 service here, 6 car And without further ado, let's do Atlantic Terminal to Hampstead. And we hope you do enjoy a bit of light cloud on this run. All right. We shall do this one. Enjoy. There's a screenshot competition this week, and the winner was Crazy. There you go. Makes sense. Lovely screenshot. 786 Atlantic Terminal to Hampstead, a 10 past 10 a.m. service. Oh yes, of course we're going to start our journey with a whole bunch of bots coming out of the train. That should not be the case. They should be all on the platform, ready to go, and then they all go into the train. Alright, let's get ready. Me don't know where to go because I don't have brain thanks to Matt. That's why my head is bald. Do not trust a bald head man to be in charge of a computer company. Gaming company. I shouldn't talk. I'm usually bald for the summer. I got a bit of hair growing now, but I actually go white again. Trust me, if Matt had hair, he would be grey and old and white too. That's probably why he doesn't have any hair. Stressful. That is today's date. There we go, look at that. Always slow at the start of this journey, especially coming out of here to the Atlantic Terminal. Oh, no, Australian Avenue's a stop on this one. Ooh, oh, okay. East New York. Oh, yep. Oh, we're doing an all-stop service, are we? Jamaica, Thor Park. Oh, no, not all stops, but yeah, a couple of stops that we normally don't stop there at the end, at the start. Very good. Chris says, I used to drive the Long Island Railroad. We used to. You're not playing Train Simulator anymore? Anyway, doesn't matter. I used to drive the Long Island Railroad on Train Simulator 2 all the time. It is a great route. Yeah, it's definitely improved massively since the original Train Simulator days. It used to be massively framed, bugged even. Look, people have talked about spiking and issues with routes and everything. Look, This all stems back to Long Island Railroad. Back in the days, Long Island Railroad, especially around the Jamaica station, very bad with frame rate. Oh, shocking. Like, probably averaging around 15 frames. It was pretty bad. Even on console, it was, yeah, it wasn't real. It wasn't friendly on console either. But yeah, I found a PC to be around the same. I'm just quite surprised that these Locos haven't received the PSI treatment yet. I was thinking, well, you know, you're doing everything else with the route, you know, and you got them on the sides of the Harlem, the Harlem line, yeah. Got them on the other route, so I thought, oh, well, you got them on the other end. M7 So I thought, oh, you'll surely, you know, do it now, but then I didn't do it then, and I was like, well, you had the opportunity, you could have did it then. But yeah, I'm quite surprised that the PSIs are not on the trains. Alright, we can finally get up on that speed. Certainly is a good route. Like, it's always been, you know, it was the first ever. Actually, I think this got released afterwards, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Yeah, because the Northeast Corridor got released beforehand, and then this got released after the original NEC New York. Speed, Godfather, speed. So used to flying past this station, and very rarely I stop here now if I do start from the left turn, or vice versa. New York East is the next stop. drop that back a bit more because we are going down the slopes, and we're going to get that slope a little bit more up here, a bit further. Especially when we start hitting the tunnel. The gradients will drop all the way down into East New York. So yeah, Long Island Railroad is a train symbol 1 route, originally from train symbol 1. So yeah, I do believe it was released in 2019, this route. Check that actually. I know it was definitely before East Caseway. Get this for a fact, folks. Trains, the last DLCs in, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a Q&A now, and you guys can comment on the live stream chat and give me the answer, or if you think you know the answer. I'm going to give you guys a bit of a quiz now, a train symbol history quiz. Alright, so we've got a little game we're going to play, little train symbol quiz, folks. So get involved in our live chat. It's open for subscribers only. You can just become a subscriber and talk and just answer this one if you want to, just for tonight. Or you can just join us. If you're a true rail fan, you will just stay with us. So just, you know, a little fun game. And we're going to tell you, we're going to give you the answers because I do know. What were the final DLCs for Train Symbol 1 and the final DLC for Train Symbol 2 era? So what was the final DLC in the Train Symbol 1 era? And what was the final Train Symbol 2 era DLC add-on? And I can give you a clue. The Train Symbol 1, the final DLC for Train Symbol 1 and the final DLC for Train Symbol 2 were both from the same country. So I'll give you guys till Jamaica to come up with that answer. So when we hit Jamaica Station, if you guys haven't come up with the answer, well, obviously I'll give you the answer. So you might comment on the answer, and I'll definitely say that if you're right or not. We'll give you the answer when we hit Jamaica. All right, so get on the live chat now and give us your answer. What do you think was the final DLC for Train Symbol 1? And what do you think was the final DLC for Train Symbol 2? And I am talking about with Train Symbol 1, Train Symbol 2020. So come on folks, you got 5.2 miles to come up with the answer. Get involved on the live chat tonight. It's like a little game of test your might, folks. Let's test your skills on what you know about Train Symbol. Let's see if you're as good as me. So what was the final DLC for Train Sim World 1? And by the way, don't cheat and Google it up either. I'm watching you. Get off that Google. Don't go to Train Sim World Wikipedia. What was the final DLC for Train Sim World 1, aka Train Sim World 2020? And what was the final DLC for Train Sim World 2? Both of the DLCs were from the same country. So the same country was the final DLC for both 1 and 2. Folks, you got to be more enthusiastic, you know, like, you got to get involved. Let's go. Come on, get involved. You're not showing your true colors as a rail fan, folks. Come on. Get involved in the chat. What do you think is the thing? Give us on the live chat now. What do you think are the answers? What routes do you think, or, you know, I'll give you a clue. The final DLC for Train Sim World 1 was a Loco. The final DLC for Train Sim World 2 was a route. And a Loco. There you go, that should give it away. Well, can we say a route? Can we say a remastered? We'll throw a remastered in there. That'll give you even more clue. Surely you should know the Train Sim World 2 one. The Train Sim World 1 might stump you. Come on, folks, you got 1.2 miles to get it. If you had to give you the guess, Phil, it was a Loco add-on. I'll give you a clue. It's got something to do with the sky. There's a little clue there, sky. Clue. UK Loco add-on was the final final answer. So UK Loco add-on. No, you're way off there, Chris. Alright, we're at Jamaica, folks. Phil, no, Boston Sprinter was the first rush hour release, and then we had Never Dresden after that, and then London Commuter was followed by that. And that was in the year of 2021. And Train Sim World 2's final DLC came in 2022. So, just before the release of Train Sim World 3 and the announcement of Train Sim World 3, actually. So The answer, folks, for Train Sim World 1, aka Train Sim World 2, was... The question was, what was the final DLC for Train Sim World 1 and the final DLC for Train Sim World 2? They both come from the UK, they both come from England. And the final DLC for Train Sim World 1, aka Train Sim World 2020, aka CSX Heavy or whatever you want to call it, was the BR Class 20 Chopper for the Tees Valley line. It was the final DLC, and it was only on the Tees Valley line, by the way, back in Train Sim World 1. So that's why I say Tees Valley, for the Tees Valley line. That was the final DLC before Train Sim World 2. And then the final DLC for Train Sim World 2 was the remastered sorry, not what wasn't Long Island Railroad. The remastered Island Line, aka Isle of Wight, with the Loco add-on. So there you go. So the modern Isle of Wight. So if history tells yourself, alright, that Train Sim World 1 finished with a UK DLC, and Train Sim World 2 finished with a UK DLC, doesn't that make Train Sim World 3 at the end of Train Sim World 3 era another UK DLC? And don't say in 2024 I didn't tell you so. Come the DLC. By the way, if history also repeats itself, then Train Sim World 4 should be releasing October 2024. I swear to God, if we don't get Unreal Engine 5 this year, and we have to wait for Train Sim World 4, I swear if we don't get an Unreal Engine 5 for Train Sim World 4, I am going to go and throw a thumbtail massively. Oh man, I just noticed this game is going to improve massively with the spiking and all the memory issues and everything. You know, when they decide to get Unreal 5. It's going to make a big difference. Obviously, you know, we'll officially have ray tracing. We have it in sorts at the moment, but it's not officially ray tracing. By the time they get to Unreal Engine 5, it'll be bloody close to 6. So now you're way off on the New York one there, Chris. That was actually... that was released a fair while ago now. So, alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with it. Alright. CSX Heavy Haul was the first ever Train Sim World, and that was, as you know, I know that because I do it. Train Sim World, alright, so, Train Sim World's CSX Heavy Haul was released on the 16th of March 2017. And it was exclusive to PC Steam. It was released on console on the 20th of August 2020, and that was Xbox. On the 14th of September was the first ever DLC for Train Sim World, and that was, as you know, I know, the Great Western Express. On November 29th, the CSX GP40/2, the first ever Loco add-on, was added to Train Sim World for the Sand Patch Grade. That was the 29th of November 2017. The Rapid Transit was the first ever German DLC, and that was released on the 14th of December 2017. On the 20th of March 2018, the Northeast Corridor New York was released. West Somerset Railway was released on the 24th of May 2018, followed by the 16th of August 2018 with Routes Ignored. The Long Island Railroad was released on the 20th of November 2018. The BR Class 33 for the West Somerset Railway was added on November 27th, 2018, and Northern Trans Pennine followed on the 13th of December 2018. Main Spitzerbahn was released on the 21st of February 2019, followed by the DB BR 182 on the 11th of April 2019. On the 25th of April 2019, the DB BR 155 was also added. The BR Class 52 was out on the 2nd of May 2019, followed by the Tees Valley Line on the 23rd of May 2019, and the BR Heavy Freight Pack on the 6th of June 2019. The Amtrak's SW1000R, which is the one I told you guys about, it was released on the 20th of June 2019 and is no longer in Train Sim World. It's like a shelter. The 15th of August 2019 was the Peninsula Corridor. And October 10th, 2019 was one of the great DLCs of Raru Austin. The BR Class 31 was released on the 14th of November 2019, and on the 12th of December 2019, the all-time greatest Train Sim World DLC, the East Coast Way. The MP36PH3C, aka Baby Bullet, was released on the 13th of February 2020. Nice Valentine's present. The 20th of February 2020 was released at the Canadian Oakville subdivision. The MP15DC Switcher was released on the 19th of March 2020, followed by the legendary, voted #1 round of Train Sim World 1 era for Muscle Australia Worldwide Gaming, the Hamstrucker Roundwood. Ribbit Games released amazing DLC with the DBBR 204 on the 21st of April 2020, followed by the add-on for the Long Island Railroad with the LIRR M3. 2018 June was the last ever DLC, the 18th of June, which is the one I told you guys about, the BR Class 20, aka Chopper, and that was the end of Train Sim World 1. We'll get to the station here and we'll continue our DLC list and give you guys all of the releases for the Train Sim World 2 era and leading into what is now the third era. So as you can see in the Train Sim World 1 era, it was pretty static. Like it wasn't every month like it is now, and well, it's not every month still, is it? Or is it? Yeah, it is every month now, isn't it? These days it is. Okay, so let's continue our journey now with Train Sim World 2, which was released on the 20th of August 2020. Centre Strike Striker Colin Arkin was released, followed by the Bakerloo Line London Underground, and that was the first two. The 15th of October 2020 was the Isle of Wight. The 22nd of October 2020 was the release of the Hemstrucker München Osberg. The DBBR 363 was released on the 5th of November, followed by the CSX C48W. And the final DLC for 2020 was the first and one and only French route with the LGV Mediterranean from Avignon to Marseille St. Charles via Aix-en-Provence, and with the TGV Duplex. 2021 Southeastern High Speed, one of the all-time legendary great Train Sim World routes, I'll tell you, one of the all-time greats. The BR Class 465 was released then on the 4th of March 2021, which I unfortunately bought. The Diesel Legends Pack was released on the 11th of March 2021 to give diesel to the Great Western Express, followed by the Arosa line with Core and Arosa on the 25th of March 2021. The Clinchford Railroad was released on the 8th of April 2021, followed by the DBBR 101, one of the all-time great Logo add-on DLCs, the 22nd of April 2021, followed by the Hemstrucker Hamburg-Lübeck, which is one of the most controversial routes in my opinion because it has the worst spike in Train Sim World history, where one part spikes for 10 seconds every damn time. It has a lot of spikes on it, more spikes than any route, and I have to say I don't have it on my list because of that reason. There is a fix coming, fingers crossed they'll fix that. Cavcar Circle Line, the first Scottish route, was released on the 10th of June 2021, followed by Cane Creek, Thompson and Poldridge. That was the 8th of July 2021, followed by the first of the rush hour releases on the 19th of August 2021, which was the core update for 2021. We had the release of the Boston Sprinter, aka Northeast Corridor, Boston to Provence, what we have now. And then on the 9th of September 2021 was the Nevica Dresden, followed by the Brighton Mainline London commuter on the 7th of October, just after my birthday. DBBR 187 was released on the 14th of October 2021, as well as the 1938 tube stock. The BR Class 313 EMU, which was on the roadmap for a damn long time before it was officially released on the 28th of October 2021. West Cornwall Local was released on the 4th of November 2021, followed by Sherman Hill on the 25th of November 2021. The G6, the DB G6 was released on the 2nd of December 2021, followed by the RHB Anniversary Collection on the 16th of December 2021. That wrapped up 2021. Verandula Ramp became the first ever January DLC release in history of Train Sim World on the 13th of January 2022, followed by the New Journey Suspension Pack on the 17th of February 2021. Harlem Line was released on the 17th of March 2021. Sorry, these are 2022, I do apologize. Harlem Line 17th of March 2022, followed by the Linzen Sunset 24th of March 2022, followed by Horseshoe Curve on the 12th of April. Spirit of Steam on the 31st of May 2022, followed by the BR Class 484 and the remastered Isle of Wight on the 19th of July. So there wasn't a June DLC that year. So, yep, July, and that was the final DLC. There wasn't a release in August, obviously we know now why. And that was the end of the Train Sim World 2 era. Why has it got red? Why has it got that red light on? That's weird. We're gonna be waiting a while. We're way ahead of schedule. Oh, actually, we're not, huh? Okay. Anyway, let's continue our Q&A. So, Train Sim World 3, we should know what we've got already. We've gotten a ton already. A heap. Alright, so we have the Centre First Trucker Kassel-Wolfsburg. We have the Cajon Pass and the extension of the Southeastern High Speed. We have the Spolic BR-182, the Santa Fe F7, the Railhead Treatment Train, which were all one pack. But obviously you can buy them separately, so they're free DLCs. The Birmingham Cross City line, what a great route. The Bundstrucker Bremen Oldenburg, nice little route. And one of the most stupidest DLCs of all time, and I'll probably say that it was absolutely a joke when we have all these issues still outstanding for Train Sim World that this was released, the Holiday Express. Train for kids. It was a bit of fun. Scott Rail Express, Edinburgh to Glasgow, was released on the 26th of January 2023. Followed by the 21st of February with the Amtrak Acela and the Northeast Corridor New York to Trenton and the Union Pacific Heritage Collection. And that is up to date. Our future is the Linky Rundstrecke Mainz to Koblenz. This is gotta be, man, this is the left Rhine. This is a route that I am begging for. This is it. Even though I wanted this thing to go to Frankfurt originally, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to bring this one. So yeah, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's not a bloody frame rate issue route. And then we have Peak Forest, which I'll probably say to you guys, that's the Steam one. At the moment, I am saying no, I am not getting it. Because, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Steam, and after all the issues with Steam and everything, and the derailings and crashing out of desktop out of nowhere and all this, not crashing the desktop, but crashing to scenario fail, I have to say, at the moment, I'm going to hold off that one. We have the Needletown Barn, which I'm pretty sure will be the next release. We have the Midlands Main Line, Leicester, Derby and Nottingham, West Cornwall Local Steam Rail Tour, and the DB BR 420, which has been on the roadmap for almost 2 years. Just say it has. And that's been on the roadmap for almost 2 years. That's it, folks. That is current. So hopefully that brought you up to speed. That was our Train Sim World history Wikipedia. Brought to you by the one and only OG of Train Sim World, the Aussie Dog. No wonder this timetable needs a bloody overhaul. Seriously, you can't get in time because it is bloody bullshit. I need to get Cactus Juice to work on the signals on here as well. gotta be kidding me, man. Surely you should be able to get it in there now. Don't tell me there's a signal issue, a red signal issue with this. Are you kidding me? There's another train. And that train's stuck because obviously it's waiting for the others. It's waiting for a signal on that end. Yeah, all right. Well, this definitely needs a major fix. Mate, that's a joke. Seriously, what a joke. How many other trains are behind it? Is there any other trains behind it? Yeah, there is. Look at... Man, what the fuck is this? How are we supposed to get in here when we've got to wait for all these trains? Unbelievable. So we're waiting for all the trains to leave here so we can actually get our one in here. And I reckon there'll be another train coming up behind us soon. No, there's not. Well, it's a bit of BS there. I do apologise for this, folks. We are waiting for a signal. And we're waiting for 2 trains to come through. Yeah, no. Usually you'll be, you know, like if the one, but look at it. We're 10 minutes behind the. We're 10 minutes behind the 8-ball, and what we're going to get a bronze medal because of Dovetail's lack of signaling again. That's at a platform. We're getting close to the end of our stream too, folks, and we've got Brighton Main Line still on the cards. We're going to be doing a little short trip on the Brighton Main Line. I'm going to be saying that much. It's going to be short and sweet. Well, I'll be safe to say we're definitely going over the 2-hour mark. We are due to go to Freight Market Wednesday's American Truck Simulator action at 10:30 p.m. local time. It's currently 9:46 p.m. local time. So if you're a fan of American Truck Simulator, we will be live streaming that later on today. We'll be doing some freight market jobs, so we'll be grabbing our. We're going to be rolling with a Heaverbic again later on today, and my latest paint job for the Viper 389. And I'm rolling with some amazing mags once again. Beautiful chromey mags with the wheels. Big fat wheels and the big fat chromies. The great Mexican fella I'm pretty sure he's Mexican. Going to be rolling with that later on today. And we're also giving you our second preview of our upcoming AI Traffic Pack 8 for American Truck Simulator, which will be released to the public at the end of towards the end of next week. If not, I'll try to get it out early next week. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to get time tomorrow to work on it. So yeah, I'm probably safe to say late next week will be the easier guess. Or mid next week. I'll try to get it out by mid next week. Okay, we are waiting for this train to get their signal. So, okay, they've got their signal. So after that, we should be right because yeah, we've got no trains. Why couldn't you fucking wait for me to come through first, you motherfucker? That's how you have go on a fucking train driver here in Australia. You could have waited, you know? Instead of popping yourself out like you were. You could have waited all the way up there so I could come in earlier. Hey, finally. What, 12 minutes after the time we're supposed to be at the station? Absolute joke. You seen that live, folks? You seen that live? That needs to be fixed. Cactus Juice, if you're listening in, you need to get on the dovetail and ask him if you can work on the signaling for Long Island Railroad. It needs an overhaul massively, because that is a joke. It might be not so much the signaling. It needs a timetable overhaul. Yeah, so there was a couple of trains there, Chris. Well, all the trains had to come out so we can go in. Brighton Main Line coming up next, folks. Free at last! Alright, let's continue our journey, and probably a bronze because, as you can see, oh, well, it's a silver. There you go. 7,156 points. Yeah, they say that I knew it wouldn't be gold because obviously that, you know, what happened there was absolutely pathetic. Actually, I thought to the point where it would be a bronze. But, yeah, I'll take the silver. Alright. Let's continue our journey. You're on Midweek World of Trains, our 116th edition. Don't forget, our 117th edition will be back next Wednesday, subject to change as always. But our next episode will be our 117th. All right. Let's go to the Class 377, doing a custom Creators Club design now on the WMT Purple. And let's do this in a bit of a lightning thunderstorm. Why not? Let's do it. I hope you enjoy. 8-minute service. And this will be done in, yeah, Lightning Thunderstorm, 1st of March. Enjoy. Here we go. Final trip. Fortunately, I would have liked to have done a little bit more. But that was not planned. That particular trip to go, obviously, that long. Because I didn't think we'll get a signal issue like that. I've never occurred anything like that before out of any trip I've done leading into Hempstead. So that's never happened to me before. So not happy. I picked a dud. big flashback there. Alright. The final stop is the final stop of today's live stream. And there'll be a full replay of tonight's Midweek World of Trains, episode 116, added to our dedicated Train Sim World free playlist. And there'll be links at the end of the live stream for the 3 recent episodes of Midweek World of Trains, as well as the dedicated Train Sim World free playlist on the bottom right hand corner. And amongst that playlist will be last week's massive 3-hour, pretty much 3.5-hour blockbuster that we've run to you with all the brand new US content, with what I am calling as the biggest ever DLC releases outside of the core update in Train Sim World history. Here we go. Definitely the biggest US releases in history of TSW. Ooh, big lightning bolt over the back there. Yeah, no. Oh, incredible lightning bolt just over the back there. That was a great way to end the big cracking bolt there to finish off the stream. And 3,772 action points. And very nicely done indeed. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Our 116th edition of Midweek World of Trains. It's been an absolute honour and privilege bringing you the action here again here at Australia's premier simulation YouTube channel, Australia Worldwide Gaming. Don't forget, we will have more Train Sim World action coming your way throughout the next few days. Don't forget, Friday I will be away from the studio. I will hopefully get some time through today on Friday, but I don't think so at this particular time. But I have a family meeting get together on Friday evening, so I won't be with you guys on Friday, but hopefully be back on Saturday evening for more action here. But we have plenty more action coming your way before we do our next Midweek World of Trains. And don't forget, Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 8 PM in Sydney, Australia, all year round, we are with you guys with our 2 major Train Sim World live streaming shows of Choo Choo Tuesdays and Midweek World of Trains. That is the 2 streams that we do mix up stuff. So we do all kinds of routes and whatnot, and we have massive stuff coverages of all the new stuff as well on those particular weeks, leading of new DLCs and much more. And we have individual live streams where we only do 1 trip, or maybe a few trips with a particular loco and a particular route. So do join us for those ones as well. And those are pop-up live streams, we like to call them, and they just pop up just like that. We set it up and be like, hey, we're gonna be live in 10 minutes, or we're gonna be live in 1 hour, or we're gonna be live in 2 hours, or we're gonna be live in half an hour. That's just how it works sometimes. But the only way you can be notified by that is to turn that notification bell on for all notifications and click that subscribe button and join our amazing family today. I'd love to have you on board. If you're a true rail fan, then you have no hesitation. It's 100% free to do. So thank you very much for watching. My name is the Aussie Don, and I am your 2023 Week 6 Screenshot Contest winner from Train Sim Classic. And we'll see you next time for more Train Sim World 3 here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. I bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.